Okay, hello Aries. Welcome to Reflexive Moon Tarot. Thank you so much for checking out my channel here. I'm Sarah and I am going to be hosting this reading for you. So with that, we're going to start with a card from Mildred's deck. We have pulled Moth. I'm sorry, I'm making my camera shake lots here. So I pulled the card Moth, and the moth usually has to do with transformation, with adaptability, with sort of like a brand new kind of you. However, it is reversed. So you could be experiencing some type of stagnant energy and there's some type of blockage that is hindering your ability to change. So let's see what the cards have to say, Aries. Wow, we've been getting this a lot. This seems to be a theme for like the past 3 readings. We've pulled the Lovers. So the Lovers reversed indicates a lack of self-love. It indicates an imbalance between your masculine and feminine energies. This card is ruled by Gemini, so we have a lot of airy type of energy that is fueling your flame, and it could be a little bit toxic on account of gossip or just really not having the best intentions, kind of like malicious in nature. So crossing that, we have the Agent of Cups. The Knight of Cups is very emotionally manipulative. So either you are very emotionally manipulative, Aries, or you're dealing with somebody who is. And not having the energy to be rooted in empathy, not having the focus to look past the end of your nose, those are traits associated with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can also be a player, like the Page, but like next level player. Like they look like they've got their shit together, but they're playing you. So I don't know if this is you. I hope not. And if this is somebody else, stay away from them. They could be a Pisces, they could be a Scorpio, or a Cancer. Overlooking the situation, we have, this is your card, this is you, this is what you are 100% capable of, Aries. This is your shiny moment, overlooking the situation, and let's not turn it into a missed opportunity. So you have the capacity to create your own system, to be your own boss, and even be the boss of others, just to be responsible for everything running smoothly, and to teach people as well in that process. Teach people the method to the madness is kind of where the Emperor is at. The Hanged One. So you are kind of stuck in a state of seeing things. A change in perspective. A change in perspective is sort of what you are in need of or in the process of achieving. So sometimes this can take some time. Sometimes it happens immediately, but it definitely has a lot to do with your emotional response to a situation. And are you going to stay stuck on seeing it one way because you feel like you need to, you need to be involved in some type of power play, whether it's playing the victim or being sort of like the aggressor? And what is it going to take for you to see things differently, for you to open up your eyes or turn yourself right side up? Free yourself and find yourself right side up. You've come from a place where you really have had to cut your losses and move on. So losing plenty of times doesn't mean you do no longer continue. It's just, do you continue doing the same thing that's got you losing, or do you continue on to something that's new? But either way, coming to terms with the fact that the bad outweighs the good in a situation is, you know, at the emotional, is like the emotional process that you're going through. And then we have the Two of Coins. So figuring out a new path of wellness, a new path, even like within a job. You could have left a toxic environment, and it may require you to sort of like build from the bottom. Like, I don't want to say the bottom, that doesn't sound good. Build from like an entry level position and basically move forward. There can be an element of risk with this type of movement. It does, you know, there is like the element of luck is kind of the risk that you're taking. But nonetheless, it is not a bad thing. Like, it's almost like, it's like, you're the shit, you got the goods, you know that you have skills, and you're putting yourself out there and exercising them. You're doing the work. It's just right now you don't really have the experiential, like you don't have like a duration of time behind your back, like the time that you need to develop skills and network and find a place in your circle. So that's where you're moving towards. And then we have the Eight of Wires. So your sense of direction is lacking. Where you focus all of your energy is not always in the best place. So that could be what you really need to change your perspective on. Like, where are you directing your energy? What are you motivated by? What are your intentions? What is the kind of stuff that you allow to get you sidetracked and in the way? So just be mindful of that, because you're not paying enough attention to sort of like put all of your energy out there. You're holding back. The Four of Coins. So holding back, holding out, you may be a little bit hoardy. You may hold on to things for yourself. You're not really contributing enough to your surroundings because you're too focused on holding on to things for yourself. It can attract energy suckers. It can also just keep you stuck in that position of holding on to things instead of focusing on creating new opportunities or being cognizant of new opportunities that will take you to the next level. So that's how others see you. Others see you as maybe even being cheap sometimes. So just watch out. If cheap is not a good look on you, or they're not the look you're going for, then maybe you need to sort of smarten up. And I don't know, like when it comes to this, like it can be very superficial, this position. So like how you want to look and how you want to authentically present yourself, how you want to do, how you want to be, like all those things are super connected. So making sure that it's, you're sort of like holistically approaching the presence that you want to have within your environment and how that looks to others. How you mirror that is really important too. So we have we have Empress, number 3 in the major arcana. So you might be afraid that whatever it is that you've come up with, whatever new goals or creative projects you have in your mind, you're afraid that it's not going to be a good idea and that it's not going to manifest. So there might be some type of risk, like I mentioned, with the Two of Coins that we have in our immediate future. And you're not going to know unless if you try. Basically, that's all that I can say. Your fear is valid, but you're not going to know unless you try. And then we have the Three of Coins. So at least at the end of the day, when you try, it's going to provide you with a new lesson. Also, maybe some new skills to put underneath your belt, and new relationships that you can add into your network. So it's really important to have really great collaborative skills. It's good to be able to work alone and independently, and some people really sort of lean towards that. They have a hard time working with others, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, you still have to be able to interact with others. And so being able to do that and understand and know and sort of like humble yourself. Humble yourself and understand that whatever situation, every situation you land in is not meant to be a situation that you're worshipped in, because I know that that is what Aries are into. So not 100%, but keep in mind your ego needs to level with the people within your surroundings. And if people see that you have too big of an ego, it's just going to create a really great platform for toxic behavior, whatever your intentions are, if they're good or if they're not good. So just making sure that you are staying humble and appearing to be that way. So with that, Aries, thank you so much for checking out my channel. I appreciate your presence here and the views. If it does resonate, please do hit that like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.